Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we've got something special for you. First of all, I've got to apologize for playing the third game with Space Marines against some form of Tyranids, but this game is because one of our friends, one of our mates down there in Australia has sent us an army list, 2000 points Tyranids. Thank you very much, Conifex. So we'll use your army list for the Tyranids, which Alex will play, our first Tyranid player, and he'll try to include your tactical devices. And I've got 2000 points of Deathwing. I would have chosen another force, but the reason for this battle today is a kind of conversation in the Facebook 2nd edition group, where we talked about the advantages of lightning claws over power fists, and then I said, well, the Deathwing might be used to demonstrate how great the lightning claws are against monstrous characters like the Hive Tyrant, or in case of Chaos Demon Princess and stuff like that. So today we've got two really extraordinary armies.
Okay guys, these are these 2000 points of Tyranids written by Carnifex. So we start of course with the individual Carnifex, a very tough character. He's even more tough because Carnifex decided to give him toughened Exoskeleton, which increases his toughness to 9. And he's also got a voltage field which provides him with a 4+ unmodified save, in addition to his Terminator armor save. Then furthermore, the army is led by a Hive Tyrant. He got he bought two psychic powers, Catalyst and Psychic Scream. He has also the same biomorphs as the Carnifex, so toughened Exoskeleton and the voltage field. Furthermore, he got optic membranes, which gives him a 2+ save against blinding, such as from a conversion field or Rosarios. He's equipped with 2 bone swords and a venom cannon. Then I've got a lictor with flash hooks and also a voltage field. Furthermore, I've got 2 broods of 3 warriors each. That's the total of my character section, or my monstrous creatures. And the first brood of warriors, they carry each 2 bone swords and have hardened carapace, which improves their armor save by +2. The same biomorph for the warriors behind them, but they are equipped with range weapons. 1 venom cannon as shown on the model, and the 2 other warriors carry 2 despitters instead of the shown devourers. Okay, that's from monstrous creatures. Then I got a bunch of small creatures, 6 Gene Stealers, then 12 Hormagaunts, 13 Termagants with Flesh Borers, another brood of Hormagaunts containing 12 of them, and 1 Biowar including 4 Spore Mines. But that's not all. Marcus is very generous in providing me with 2 mighty bioweapons of the Tyranid arsenal. And it's the Horus packs. I think we tell you something about the special rules during play if it survives the first turn of shooting from the Deathwing. And the second one is the Exocrine, which is rather, as you can see, a large cannon to support the Tyranid advance. We already rolled for the mission, and I got Engage and Destroy. And I was quite successful in the Tyranid event chart. So Marcus Psyker already has 1 wound. His Land Raider, there's a small creature on board which may attack a random member during movement phase. And most important, 2 complete Deathwing squads. The one with the assault cannon and the one with the cyclone missile launcher. I rolled a 6, which means they have to approach the battlefield carefully. Thus, they arrive in the second turn, and upon the time they arrive, even on a 4+, I think 1 random chosen member is killed by the Tyranids. Okay, so that's the 2000 points of Tyranids, and I hope for a really spectacular game today.
Okay, and here are my 2000 points. As you can see over there, I bought some plastic Terminators painted, which I used and will still use for our Storm of Vengeance campaign. But today I'll use my models because back then, during my first trip to Great Britain, I bought, among the first minis I bought, there was one box set of 10 plastic Space Marines and one box of Deathwing Terminators. And I bought randomly because I thought they should be support units for StarQuest. So I also bought a Chaos Terminator Captain with a huge sword, which I think I gave to Alex later on. And he painted it beautifully as a Nightlord Terminator Captain. And I think I even had some blister with, let's say, 3 warp spiders, maybe. And these were the treasures I brought back as a 16-year-old from Great Britain, together with a copy of Space Marine, a copy of Deathwing, and a copy of Inquisitor. Okay, now we've got our characters. The first one. And Robert has already asked in our Warhammer 40k 2nd edition Germany group. Yeah, it's right. I just wanted to him look better, but you can't have a single lightning claw in 2nd edition. So the Terminator,
Space Marines.
yeah, he's equipped with a pair of lightning claws, can't shoot, and the Terminator Captain has got a scanner. This is because 1 point was left, and a displacer field, but no combat drugs. My army commander, leadership within 12 inches, and strategy rating of 5, and because of being a Deathwing, he's immune to psychology. Close to him is a beautiful old librarian model. It's a chief librarian level 4, and he's already suffered a wound, so he's down from 4 to 3 wounds. He's also immune. He's got a Force X conversion field and an Aegis suite. And I was lucky. The mission is bad. It's Storm Raid once more, mission I don't like at all, and which I'm not good at. I was luckier when it came to strategy cards. As you can see, Strafing Run and Look Out, Sir. Strafing Run is the first I draw. This one is great, but the second one was Last Gasp, which I discarded because the Tyranids don't use grenades. The second one, Alex, was another one I couldn't use. It was Virus Upgrade. And yeah, then I got this one. But the psychic powers are really cool because this is a defensive one. And I've already got Terminator armor and a conversion field. And the Aegis suite, and now I've got Psychic Shield as well. Prescience. This makes me fast, quickening, and I've got Iron Arm. So he should be, yeah, maybe Malefactor Killer, yeah, or probably, maybe even with this Force X, a Carnifex Killer. But let's see. Okay, and then we've got one chaplain. The chaplain isn't a tough character. It's only an interrogator chaplain with a power sword and a Crucius Arcanum and a Stormbolter. Digital lasers as well, because I expected the other army to have lots of lesser creatures like termagants, gargoyles and stuff like that. He's immune as well, and units within 8 inches may retake leadership based tests, so even break tests, because they won't have to take the other tests. The Tech Marine has got our beautiful old model, still lacking his broken power axe, a bolt pistol and a power sword, and I've got a refractor field, and he can repair stuff. He's got frag grenades as well. I've got 3 Deathwing squads. You'll wonder about the flamed marker, because this is a heavy flamer, the second assault cannon. Okay, the first of them is a Deathwing Terminator squad with a heavy flamer. In the middle They were really expensive back then because I ordered Deathwing bodies and I ordered different sets of arms for them to be used as Lightning Claw Terminators. The first one has got Thunderhammer and Storm Shield, and the last one has got a Cyclone Heavy Missile Launcher. I haven't played this one for quite a long time. And the last one is a regular squad once more with an assault cannon, and the sergeant has got a power sword instead of a power fist in 2 of these squads. Okay, and the last thing is my Land Raider. It's another model I bought painted. It's a newer one, maybe 3rd edition. Twin-linked less cannons, twin-linked heavy bolter, and nothing else. And even this way, it's already 220 points. And we're back after deployment, as you can see. There's a wall of colorful Tyranid flesh inbound. And Alex.
Yeah, my Lictor is lurking ahead of the Tyranid force. He put himself into a little forest to observe the enemy movement. But
normally you don't tell your opponent about, but we also tell us each other our missions. I think everything except for you. You will see the psychic powers anyway, sooner or later.
Okay, so he's hidden as well as most of the rest of my army.
Yeah, there are 2 large forests, and there's a gap in the middle of Alex deployment.
So I have to put some models there because the forests were too small to put them all inside. And my Biowar on my left flank because it can shoot up to 100 inches and
that's a lot.
Can ignore the shoes of targeting rule, so I can shoot basically everywhere I want, but it's really inaccurate, so it probably is way off the targeting points, but let's see.
That's the only good thing compared to the orcs, that I have really few models to be targeted.
And I try to disperse my hive a little bit, so one warrior brute here, one here, the hive turned here, so that the whole army can't break because of the loss of.
It's quite clever because both of your larger creatures need the hive link in order not to go on rampage. And
otherwise
because
they will
of
nest and only are able to fire.
And because of your Tyranid warriors, they are free to roam. At least this one.
And to be honest, the Deathwing force, not too much has appeared yet because I think
2 squads
the
are
half
still
of your
inbound.
army is still models is still on the way.
Might even suffer 2 more casualties.
Yeah.
I've got him. The only units visible are the Land Raider and the Heavy Flamer squad. He's hidden over there. Maybe demoralized because he's already suffered a wound. And he's behind the bunker but not inside it. I'm scared of going inside because we agreed on this being a bunker and this being a bunker. And as the bunker has got an armor value, Alex might crumble it using his tank. And he's hidden over there. And I plan to bring 1 squad, the assault cannon squad, over there, and I have to think about the other one with Cyclone Heavy Missile Launcher. So now we'll roll to see who goes first. Alex has got, so I'll probably go first.
Don't have to roll anyway. Okay, so Deathwing started first turn.
Okay, we're back after the first deployment, after the first movement turn of my first turn of my 9 models. He charged or ran heroically towards the Lictor, but I had to stay away a little because if I had ran this direction, he might have been engaged by the Lictor and the Hammer guns. He remained where he was and didn't enter the bunker, nor did he climb atop. This one remains stationary as well, so I'd like to shoot at least once all of its weapons before it goes out of control or stuff like that. And they advanced, hoping, but we've already measured, they're out of range with the storm bolters. And he heroically ran towards the enemy as well. So we can only do some minor shooting before the psychic phase. First of all, the heavy bolter will target the Hormagons on a 2, 1. Oh, that's a bad start. That's a really bad start. And they are fast. Yeah. So they probably work together to kill my chaplain, who has already suffered 1 wound. That's bad. Okay, now we've got 2 twin-linked laser cannons into your Tyranid warriors with the heavy weapons. Both hit, I'm lucky. Both of them.
The first hit on the first one?
And the second on the second one. So the first one suffers 2. 2 laser cannons, strength toughness 2 plus. Yeah, -6, so he's gone for sure because it's, I think, 2d6 wounds. Yeah, the first one has got 1 wound, 5 wounds, 4 and 1. So he's gone for sure. Can look it up if you have any biomorphs, but against the -6 of a laser cannon, I think it's...
-6, I think. Yeah. Okay, then the second one?
And the second one has got 2 strength 9 versus toughness. Maybe, even if it's improved, it would be hard, yeah, to survive this. 2 hits, 2 times 2d6, I think, with the laser cannon. The first one, okay. 7, and yeah. Okay. They don't have to take a break test.
Turns don't have. Okay.
Yeah. And I think that's the end of my first turn. Around 100 points killed, but only 2 models out of Alex Horde. Okay, now let's roll 2 dice because we've got 2 psychers. 9, I'm lucky because I get 1 more than Alex. And now I think I'll have to use all of my defensive powers. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I've got Quickening, Psychic Shield, Prescience and Iron Arm. First of all, I'd like to play 1 Force card on Prescience, which means I may re-roll any of his failed dice throws. This might be important for my small one, because we've got the Mighty Cannon, the Bone Sword Wielders.
And how long does it last? For 1 turn, or as long as you desire?
Used to the beginning of the next psychic phase.
Okay.
Don't do anything? Okay, so we've got Prescience, and then I think I'll do 1.
Okay.
And then I think I'll do the Psychic Shield as well, because now you're next.
I think I will play Catalyst.
Okay.
Onto the Chin Stealers.
How much? How many points?
With Ultimate Force.
Ultimate Force. Okay, I'll use demonic attack. That's great.
Cast.
Yeah, it's cast, but you will have to do a mighty roll. Okay, just roll a d6.
I think you have to roll.
6. That's bad for you, I think.
Yeah, okay.
You may play this card when an enemy psyker uses the enemy psyker adds his mastery level to the dice roll. So you've got 10 minus 3. Oh no, psyker fights of the demon. You would have needed to roll low for me to succeed.
Okay. It's your turn.
Okay, now the next thing I'll do is my psychic shield against your psychic scream, probably, or stuff like that. And this one will remain in play, I think. When used to save against the psychic power, the psychic shield is automatically nullified. Once used, the shield remains in play until nullified or the librarian is killed. Okay, 1 on psychic shield.
Okay, I do nothing.
Don't do anything, okay. And then I'll save. I can save 2 cards because I've got a Force X. I'll store 1 card and try to do Quickening and Iron Arm later, if you get closer to me. Oh, what is it? Yeah. So, okay, it wasn't that bad.
Okay, end of the movement phase of the first Tyranid turn. Most brutes moved or ran towards the enemy. My lictor even managed to charge successfully the Deathwing captain, although I think it's maybe his doom because of the twin lightning claws, but let's see
But
how...
you've got +1 combat, weapon skill.
But see how the combat works out later. My Hormagaunts, my Carnifex, my Hive-Turned all ran towards the enemy lines, as well as the Termagants, Gene Stealers, Warriors. The Horus Packs moved inside the wood with slow speed. The Exocrine moved outside the wood in order to use his biocannon, and my Hormagaunts moved towards the enemy Deathwing squad. Also, it may be their doom because of the heavy flamer, but let's see.
I think it's rather heavy bolter of my, because they're the next target. If it hits, last time.
And maybe your Landwiller is obliterated now.
But
okay.
To be honest, I think the right flank is already lost. If I count the large minis, Lictor, even if I kill this one, Hive-Turned, Carnifex, and this one. Wow, that's bad. I think I'll flee, put everything to my left flank.
Okay, let's start with the shooting phase. I think I'll start with my Bio War.
Yeah, thanks for your great second edition Spore Mines, because I also only hit few of them.
Unfortunately not painted yet.
Mine are unpainted as well, but they are not second edition.
Then I can choose the targeting point. I can even ignore the targeting rules.
Yeah.
So I think I put it here.
Clever bastard.
Now I have to roll my scatter dice.
I can see a hit inbound.
It's a hit, so it means
but the arrow is towards...
Yeah, it only scatters 1d6, otherwise it would be 3d6.
Maybe
so
I can shoot it.
Inch.
Yeah.
I think it's more than 1 inch away. Oops.
But pretty dangerous.
I think it's in a good position, this moment.
And it will...
Just preventing the Landwiller to move forward. Okay, that was my first shooting, and I have only one unit which can shoot next. That's my Exocrine, and of course it's, I think, the only chance it has to hit the Land Raider on a 3+. No, it failed to hit. And that's the end of my shooting phase.
So we've only got the close combat
so
before
our... Close combat, Okay, with my Lictor.
You've got a weapon skill of 8 because you charged.
Yeah.
I think your weapon skill is 7 and you charged, and you should have at least 3 attacks. Because even Gene Stealers have got 4.
It's 4 attacks, the Lictor.
Okay, so you've got 4, I've got 4 as well.
You can start, I just check if the flash hooks have some impact.
I shall start? Okay, I roll. So let's see. Oh, I'm lucky. No 1 and a 6. So I've got 13. And you can only lose unless you roll several 6s. 1 from you, it's 14. So it's a draw. I think you've got 12 and charging at 13, and I've got... I've got 14. I've got 1 from you. So I've got 1 hit with my lightning claw.
13,
Yeah, and I've got 7 plus 6 is 13, 1 is 14. And I hope he can use this one. Strength toughness is 2+. Yeah, I did it. And have you got fields or stuff?
I have a voltage field.
Voltage field.
Yeah, it saves.
Yeah.
And
you saved, and you have got a dodge as well. So otherwise I would have caused the 3 wounds, which might have resulted... Oh, and that's really a bad trap, because now I'm locked in deadly close combat, and next time Alex Lictor, because of the Carnifex and the enemy army commander are 2, they have to move around the forest, because their movement is halved if they go through the forest, so they won't be in close combat with me for 1 turn, but they will grant this one another +5 on its weapon skill. So the best thing would be to bring 1 Terminator squad with the assault cannon and shoot into the close combat, because my arm corner might survive.
But
your flash hooks? They don't have an effect, because you can't drag me towards you.
No, it's still in close combat, but the how it's called, the
You've got a dodge and you've got your...
Yeah, but I used my voltage field, so...
Okay.
Do you have... do the captain have a conversion field or displacer?
I've got a displacer field.
Okay, then it will be burned out on a roll of
Okay.
4+. No.
No.
Okay, for this turn it remains.
Yeah, it's a clever choice, and I think the right flank is completely lost. Okay, and here's our psychic phase. My...
Okay, I will do nothing.
You won't do anything. Okay, so I'll use another force card on quickening.
2 force cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
One is stored.
Okay, then I try to nullify it.
Okay. On a 4+, because both of us are level 4. Here he succeeded in deriving me of my psychic powers.
I think I do nothing.
Okay. So let's see what I've got. No. Nothing to be done. And that's the end of Alex. Okay, and that's the end of Alex's first turn. We are experiencing some problems with the Warhammer 40k Second Edition Germany group right now, so we're kind of distracted. Don't be too harsh on us, it's the first day of the group. It's so exciting. Wow. Okay, to begin with, Alex rolled really well because 2 of my squads entered the battle in turn 2. 2 Terminator Deathwing squads, and for both of them Alex rolled a 4. I think 2 5s, to be honest. And so both of them had 1 member killed. I think it just says killed with no armor save and stuff like that. So both squads already suffered 1 casualty. So even a single one of them will result in a break test. Because now we've only got a squad strength of 4 left in both squads.
But fortunate for you, not your weapons were suffered the casualty.
And here we've got our army commander locked in deadly combat, and I think he's going to die because he won't be able to kill the lictor in this turn, and then all of them will arrive. And therefore, although the right flank is lost with the Carnifex inbound, the 18-inch moving Hormagons and the Hive Tyrant and the Haruspecs, they deployed the Courageous squad, the close combat squad, including the Cyclone Heavy Missile Launcher, and I'll maybe even use all of the 12 missiles to create a large, great enough to force both of them into taking it. Okay, he ran towards the only power armor guy. That's the wrong party for him. He ran 8 inches towards the left flank. I wanted him to shoot once more before maybe going out of control. So he'll use his heavy bolter into them, but only on a roll of a 3, because they moved, and the left twin-linked light less cannon will be into the tank, and the other one into the Carnifex once more, together with the Cyclone Heavy Missile Launcher. He turned and after moving in order to be able to target the Spore Mine, and they'll use 4 of their Storm Bolters, the heavy flamers, out of range on the Hormagons as well. I hope I can kill some of them. And he ran 8 inches towards the side so that Hormagons have to choose between charging him and the Terminators, and maybe he can side flank charge some of them with his lightning speed later on. And this is where the second squad emerged with the assault cannon, because this might prove useful at least against the Termagants, and maybe later on against them if they are within range. So we've got a lot of shooting, we've got 1 close combat, and maybe the deciding psychic phase at the end of my second turn. But let's do the shooting first. Okay, where shall we start? Let's go from right to left. Nobody close combat guys, only the Cyclone heavy missile launcher. Let's do... the least I can do is 2 because they're always fired in pairs. I think... Let's go big. Let's do all of the 12 missiles
That's definitely a good
into
choice
him,
because-
so the blast will cover.
because,
Yeah.
Otherwise, if he's hit,
And he might be killed later on. Yeah.
maybe explode on his back.
So, let's see. 2 plus here. Okay,
And how much is the blast now?
6 inch.
6 inches?
Yeah.
Okay, I think the hive tune is inside.
Yep.
Sure, and
Let's forget about these
even
ones.
two
Yeah.
hormones.
Okay, let's do the Homer guns first. Strength toughness 2 plus. Both of them are down. And then we have to look up the mighty weapon, but Alex has got some 4 plus field and other saves, which might help him.
Okay, we want to start with the Carnifex or?
Cyclone heavy missile launcher. Terminator Cyclone. Oh, I thought it wasn't included. Phew. Okay, the Carnifex. I've only got a strength of 8 against your toughness of 9. Is only on 5s. Yeah, I did it. I'm lucky. And it's minus 6. So please,
-6, okay.
please do a Terminator save before you 4 plus.
Yeah.
No, 8 is not enough. And then you've got a 4 plus.
Field. Yeah.
Yeah, you did it. And it's the same, but now it's a 2 plus for your Hive Tyrant. Yeah, I did it. And now you've got your 4 plus, and that's it. Afterwards, you'd suffer some D10 wounds.
What have you rolled? Of a 6?
A 6, yeah.
Okay. And then the voltage field? No?
No, so he's probably dead.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have to roll 1. Let's see. 4 wounds. Oh,
So you got
you're lucky.
5 wounds, so 1
So 1 wound left, but he's wounded and won't be able to, do doubles. But I don't regret it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think
Next one.
yeah. At least your army commander's nearly dead. Okay, on we go. Over there, Carnifex. Twin link glass cannon on a 3 plus. No, that's bad. Okay, and then we've got the heavy bolter onto them on a 3. Yeah, I did it. And 2 sustained fire dice plus 2 is 3. And we've got 1 gem. So 5, let's say 5 different ones. It's jammed, so then I can do some movement next turn and risk the close combat with the Tyranid creature on board.
Okay, so 2 plus.
1,
5
2, 3, 4. First 4 of them. Oh, only 2 are dead and 3 are down.
Remove the unpainted ones.
And then we've got this one into your tank on a 2. I did it. Let's see where I hit. It's 4.
So it's the body.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to roll 3d6 plus 9.
Yeah. It's the body from the front, and I've got a lot. Yeah.
That's 19.
Mm-hmm.
22, yeah, that's exactly 22. So
Okay,
you penetrated it.
so I'm lucky. Let's roll what happens.
So let's check the
5 is a lot.
body damage table.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that really hurt.
Okay.
The exocrine loses all control and runs amok in
Mm-hmm.
his next movement phase, ramming the nearest model,
Mm-hmm.
unit or vehicle, friend or foe, or turning and shooting at the nearest unit if there are none within movement range.
Okay.
At the end of the following close combat phase, the exocrine then collapses and dies.
I think you can remove it because it could only kill a Hormagaunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this one is gone. I was lucky. And the second turn has been victorious already, but let's see what they've stored. He ran, so he can't shoot, but all of them can. We've got 4 on 2s into them, the storm bolters, and I can roll sustain fire dice for them. So 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. You can already look for some champ markers. 4 hits. Okay, 4 times strength. I think 4 against your toughness of 3 should be 3 plus. You can remove the first 4 of them. No, from the front. Okay. And then we've got 1 gem for him. No, let's say him. Okay, then we've got our chaplain left. The chaplain will hit on a 2 plus. He'll try to do the spore mine. On a 2. Oh, fuck. That's bad. That's really bad because the Land Raider has to move in order to get away from the Carnifex, outer space, army command and stuff like that. And the Gene Stealers, of course, and the remaining boar. Yeah, okay, can't do. Maybe they'll succeed, and we've got our strafing run left. Let's do the strafing run first.
They can shoot as well.
Yeah, they can do, I think.
Okay, that's the strategy card.
Strategy card, okay. Auto hit on this squad. Let's hope for something high. 4 hits. 1 on each of them and 2 on the first one. 2 times strength 8 versus toughness somewhat is probably 3 plus or 2 plus. Yeah, might be enough. You've got a toughness of 5, or do we have toughened exoskeleton? I've got toughness. I've got strength 8. This, even if you've got toughness 6.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So 2 times strength toughness. Or did I already roll?
Yeah, now the 2 hits from the other ones.
Okay.
So the first one got 2 hits.
For the one in the middle, strength toughness, and for the last one, strength toughness. Yeah. So all of them strength toughness, and the auto.
I got a 3 plus armor save because of the hardened carapace.
Okay.
So it's basically 3 plus. I think it's -6 autocannon.
The autocannon is -3, and I do d6 wounds.
-3, so I do 6 up armor save.
On the first, two on the first. No. One of them survives.
Okay.
So the first one will get 2 hits.
And 2 wounds.
2 d6 wounds.
6 wounds.
Yeah. So 5 wounds. The one in the middle, d6 wounds. 1. Okay.
That is not
So
sufficient.
1 is dead. 1 has got
1 wound.
1 has got 1 wound.
1 is unharmed.
Yeah. One. Yeah, you've got. Okay, and then we've got 1 Terminator squad left, which entered the battle a little later. And I think my assault cannon, because they're kind of obstructed because of the other squad, my assault cannon will shoot into them on a 2 plus. Hope it won't jam. 3 dice, 6 hits within 4 inches of him. So let's say maybe 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Strength toughness 2 plus. I think you can remove 3 of them. At least we haven't got a jam. And then we've got 1, 2, 3 storm bolters onto the spore mine. Come on, guys, let's do it. On a 2. Yeah. And now we have to look up strength 4 against toughness 4 is on 4 plus. 2 of them.
Okay, so it explodes.
Okay.
In a horrific manner. So,
well, I think I could live with a 3 or 4 inch blast marker.
Well, it has a radius of 6 inches.
6 inches? Okay. Yeah, I've got it. So the tank is inside, and probably this one and this one is touched. Let's say this one, the tank, and this one on the 4 plus.
No, I think it's only when it's really within.
Okay, so let's do the. He's lucky it's the heavy flamer Terminator.
But it's only on a 4 plus.
Okay.
So I have to roll.
Heavy Flamer. Yeah, he's hit. Strength.
That's strength 5.
Against toughness 4 is on the 3+. No, it's only 2. And then we've got our Land Raider.
And vehicles roll a d6 for every hit location.
Okay,
that is within 6 inches.
the locations
Maybe
hit
track.
are track and hull.
Track and hull.
Okay.
Okay, then the arm penetration is...
Do I have to roll for the locations or are they auto hits?
They're auto hits.
Okay. So now the track is first. Track from the front.
D6.
Yep.
That
There you
are
are.
2 d3s. So track. So it's 4 plus 3, 7, 8, 18.
No, track is 17.
Okay.
Yeah, so you've scored a hit.
And for the hull?
And the hull probably won't be enough, no.
No.
Because it's 22
okay.
from the front.
Then
But you can roll for the track.
It's a 6.
Oh, the track blown off, resulting damage smashes the vehicle's drive shaft, causing it to flip over. The wreck comes to a rest, d6 away in a random direction, although it was stationary. Any models it lands on take d6 strength 7 hits with a -2 saving throw modifier. Roll a d6 for each model on board. Okay, the won't be of much help. Okay, so it's d6 in a up and re-roll in a random direction.
That was a really luck shot with this bomber.
Yeah, I think it's it doesn't have ablative or reinforced armor. Normally, I equip them better.
Okay,
So
right.
2
It's
inches
just
over there,
It's
yeah.
over.
And maybe some of the models might dismount. May you roll for a Tyranid creature?
I have to roll for each model resist of a hit, or
I think. Roll d6 for each model on board. They are killed in the crash on a roll of 4, 5, or 6.
many
Surviving models may dismount,
How
and
many
then
models
they
do you have
kill
on
your
board?
hive turret.
how many models are
I've
on
got
board?
1 driver and 2 gunners. Okay, the
3
driver.
of them, 4 plus. They're killed, so 1 is killed and 2 survive.
2 survive.
So if you have 2 appropriate models, they can emerge from the tank.
I'll get them. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Then
and
I
I
think this
think
one as
we've got 1 close combat left in the second phase, and then it's the end of my second turn.
Let's do the first combat.
Okay, close combat. Oh, this time
4 times a 1.
I re-rolled this because it was a cup dice.
That's the result.
You should have a 1 by 2 because I've only got 12 and you've got 13 by 1. Yeah.
So 1 hit.
I can make you parry the 6 2 times.
6.
Yeah, first. Yeah. Now we are draw. But you've got the high initiative probably. I've only got an initiative of 7. What have you got?
I've got an initiative of 8.
So you've got a 1 strike.
So 1 mighty hit.
But this won't help
Only
much
one.
against my
Moving on 2 plus. Yeah.
Terminator armor. Yep. It's 8.
8.
Yeah. This would be a -4 or 5.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Then psychic phase.
So, let's see what we've got. 5, 3 for me, 2 for Alex. 2 force will nullify. So, it's my turn. I may start, and I think one of them is, because it's a new, is this card.
I think the crystal science is.
This card should be placed
I think that is one of them is ended. I think.
at the start of the next psychic phase, so pre-science is gone. I've got my psychic shield, which is in play, and I think I'll play 1 force card to recast pre-science.
Okay, try to nullify it.
I don't need the runny thing or the hammer arm yet.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
So 1 force card.
And now you're next.
I do nothing.
Okay. So then I'll store 1 force card, and that's the end. Okay, and I have to turn this around to pre-silent. And then that's the end of my second turn.
Okay, that's the end of the second movement phase of the Tyranids.
And it keeps exciting.
As you can see, almost my whole army moved forward to crush the Deathwing. My Homoguns managed to reach the Deathwing captain, helping the Lictor a little bit out. My Hive Tyrant dived into the forest to protect himself.
He's severely wounded. I think my army commander might, if
Finish
he
him
had
off,
support by them,
be able to finish him off.
but for this time he'll pay the price.
My Horuspex surged forward, my Carnifex as well, and in the center of the battle line, my Termagants and Genestealers also ran towards the enemy, and my Homoguns even reached the Deathwing squad.
I think they'll kill 2 of them, because you've got same weapon skill charged, and will force them into multiple armor saves.
And my Exoqueen ran amok and tried to ram a Homogun, but the Homogun luckily
Dodged out
of the way.
Because of its initiative.
And with my warriors, I was torn between removing them towards the enemy or letting them inside the forest. But I decided for the latter one because they're still in hive mind range to those 2 squads. And I think
if you
on
play
the other
towards
hand,
victory points, it's clever because these are really important brutes. And as long as you're inside and they are unfinished, this one doesn't even have 50% of casualties. There are no victory points for me.
And I think if I move out of the forest, I think the assault cannon would make...
It's uncharmed, at the moment. But I think it will be boring from turn 3 on, because Alex will have taken my right flank, and I will have nobody to kill left on my left flank. But let's see.
Okay, the only shooting I can do actually is with my Spore Mine.
Alex has already placed
my targeting point. Let's see if it's...
Has rolled a hit during the second hit.
Say, but only 1d6, so 1 inch. Oh, that's quite good because it's in front of the second Deathwing squad, thus hindering the advance.
Well, I need an advance.
Then
I'll shoot you to pieces.
on to the close combat. Let's start maybe over there.
Yep.
Okay, let's start with the utmost.
Regular guy.
Terminator.
You've got 2 attack dice with your first Homogun. I've only got 1. That's okay.
I get a weapon skill of 4.
But you've charged, so you've got 5 as well as my Terminator.
Oh, that's good.
And I've only got 1.
That's brilliant.
So I've got 6, and you've got...
6 plus 4 is 10, charging 11, 1 from you is 12.
Yeah.
12, and you got 6.
6.
Okay, so 6 hits.
6 hits, strength, toughness, 4 versus 2 is 4 plus.
Strength of 4. So 4 plus.
6 times.
Only 1 time.
And 1 armor save. Yeah, I did it.
Okay.
But the second one will probably kill me. Now I've got 3 dice and plus 2, double 6s.
Double 6s. Yeah. That's nice.
I've got 7.
10, 11, charging 12, second attack of 13. And you got?
3 plus 5 is 8.
13, so I got 5.
Yeah, on a 4.
Attacks going through, wounding on 4, this time 3 times.
Okay, 3 times minus 1, 3 times 4 plus. 1, 2, 3.
They're really tough to Terminator, so...
Yeah, but the next one will die. Yeah, because...
So next one.
Alex will force me into lots.
6 plus 4 is 10, charging
lots
11.
of tests. I've got 8. 4 times
11.
4 plus.
So
1. Armor save. Yep.
Next attacker.
So 1 from you.
Oh, that's maybe...
I've got 11, 12.
I got 7, 8, 9.
3 power fists. The first one strength toughness. Yeah, you're gone.
The last one.
1 from you. I've got 8, 9, and you've got
13.
Okay, 4 hits on 4s.
This time
3 of
hits.
them.
3 times 4 up, armor save.
Okay, Terminator. 1, 2.
It's almost impossible to kill this with the...
I was lucky because
with the
now, if I
penetration
charge with
value.
my digital laser guy, you're gone.
Then
We've got the great one over there.
Okay, I think I'll start with the
Regular guys
as well. So the first Hormagant 5 plus 4 is 9, charging 10.
This is one of your dice. I've got 13. 3 times lightning blow. Yeah, gone.
Okay, second
One is
one.
down. Reroll the 6, please.
That's 5 plus 4 is 9, 10, 11. 11, 12.
I've got 13. One hit with the lightning blow. You're down. The third one, you get 2 dice and plus 2 to your result.
So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I've got 10.
Where are you first hit? Strange toughness?
No. The fourth one is plus 3.
So that's 5 plus 9.
Reroll the 5, please.
13.
Maybe it's a 1. No.
13.
I've got 12. One hit.
No.
And your last additional, the 5th. This is plus 4 dice and plus 4 to your combat result. Lost Termagant. Reroll the 6, please. Oh, this one might kill him. Okay, I've got 5, 12.
15.
3 hits.
Toughness? 5.
5.
Okay, 5 up. No.
Okay.
And now the
Now
lictor.
your lictor has got 3 or
attacks.
4 plus
No,
another
plus
5 and plus 5 to the combat result.
Come on, I need a lot of 6s now.
Come on, baby.
Oh,
No, not a single one.
Only
Please
2 6s.
reroll both 6s.
Both 6s.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I hope for 2 1s. Oh, man.
Okay.
Okay. You've got 7,
5.
5, 12. You've already been in close combat, but 12 plus
12
5,
plus 5 is
17.
18. Hooray, hooray.
And I've got
hooray.
12.
18, so 6 hits.
6, strength
Oh,
6
it's not
on
enough,
3 plus.
probably.
5.
Oh.
5 times Displacer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's do the Terminator save first. Okay. 5 times Terminator minus 3 is 5 plus 3, yeah, 6. 1.
1.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. So
2 failed ones. 2 times 4 plus.
No.
1. And he'll suffer probably D1 wound. So he's got 1 wound.
But it's lucky for you because you can now displace and charge in your turn.
Yeah. And I'll displace D6. 5 over there. And then I can maybe, if I'm really lucky, I can even... No,
Then
I
that's the end. No,
can't
it's
prevent
the end
him.
of my,
I could
psychic
run away.
phase.
Yeah. Preventing your hive tyrant.
But now it's the
Because
psychic
if
phase.
he moves out of the forest and goes around it, his 12 inches might be enough.
6. Okay, I do nothing. It's 4.
Then I'll store another force card. But I've already got a force card. Let's see. No, let's see if maybe I'll do some. How much is it? It's quickening. Doubles my move, so I can move 24. So probably I can kill off your last 2 little ones. 2 force cards on quickening. Two force cards on quickening. Because my turn is next and maybe I can kill off your hiding warriors. On a 4. Because both of... No. So I've got quickening.
What does it make? It
Doubles.
the movement.
Yeah.
So
No, I've got
8,
16.
16, okay. I do nothing.
Okay, and I think that's the end of your second turn. Okay, we're back after my third, or the movement phase of my third turn. As you can see, my army commander heroically charged towards, well, it's kind of difficult because it says that characters are they're courageous enough to shoot not the next model, but to pick a target at random. Whereas, in case of close combat, you have to charge the next enemy. So technically, the Homogons are next, so he'll charge and try to kill 2 of them and do a fall-up move towards the Lictor, so the Lictor can't count as charging, but this will put me within range, maybe or maybe not, because he's down to half movement. Hive Tyrant, the heavily wounded one, and only the first one made it into. They tried to help their army commander and advanced, which was a rubbish idea because 3 of them are standing in the middle of nowhere in order to be countercharged by the enemy army commander, Haruspecs and Conifex and stuff like that. Okay, he only moved in order to use his bolt gun onto them, and my Terminator squad will use its assault cannon, because you're allowed to turn, and if I turn, the only monstrous
The first one's
category
path is the Conifex.
Yeah. Whereas the others will try. This time not. They won't try to kill.
But is it
Spore
in
mine.
range with the assault cannon?
It's 32 will mesh it. Yeah. And they will try to hit the squad so that the Gene Stealers won't be able to do stuff like that. So where is it? Is it close or not? Within or without? Or shall we roll a 4+?
Come, let's say it's within range, barely.
So, the assault cannon will try to do its luck. The 3 of them will fire them because they are in close combat.
Okay.
And he'll target them as well, but he can do...
Start shooting.
He can do, what is it called? Sustain fire. Because he hasn't moved, only turned. Whereas, and they can do it as well, because they haven't moved as well. Let's not forget this.
Okay.
And then we've got lots of close combats. And he used his quickening in order to get closer to the 2 inside the forest, because we read it up. Alex sent me an article from an older White Dwarf, and it says you can even charge hidden targets.
Oh.
Okay, shooting is first. So let's do some shooting. First, he can't do sustain fire because he ran. On a 3 or 4, no, it's 4 because you moved probably more than 10 inches, so it's nothing. And then we've got the most important one, assault cannon onto your Carnifex. No. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, sustain fire.
Onto the Termagants?
Onto the Termagants. 3 hits and 6 hits, 6 times.
But now it's an interesting question. What happens if you roll a gem on your first sustain fire? Can you shoot twice?
Don't know, maybe.
I just roll, maybe you don't roll a gem.
Okay, 6 rolls, 4 followed by another 1 gem. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 versus 4, 3, I'm not sure. Toughness of Termagants?
Termagants have a toughness of 3.
Okay, so 3 plus 4 dead. And another 2 dead. So 6 have to be removed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think they don't have to take a break test because there are lots of warriors around them. And then we've got sustain fire from the chaplain. Both of them on 2. 2 hits. And 2 times 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times on a 3. All of them. Another.
But it's only written. So those two.
Let's say those. Okay.
Okay.
Then we've got this one over here. The first close combat. And I'd like to start there with my human sacrifice because he's...
Well, I don't know. I don't think that he is sacrificed because we have the Terminator armor.
I've only got 6.
I've got 9, 10.
4 hits, strength toughness.
3 times. That is minus 4, 1. 2. Oh no, he's killed.
He's dead. Yeah. And now you can do follow-ups, but they probably won't be able to get into my. It's okay. And then we've got this one over there. And now I'd like to do the sergeant first on him, because this one has got a parry. And I think I've only got 1 attack dice, even though I've got a sword. Yeah. I've got 9 charging 10.
9.
Can I re-roll the 5, please? Hope it won't be a 6. No.
6.
Okay, now I've got 4 times power sword. Yeah, it's gone. Because it's strength 5 versus toughness somewhat. Minus 3. 1 is done. So this is technically...
I think 1 was in close combat and 2 charged new.
Let's do one of the newly charged.
Newly charged? Okay.
Yeah. 5 and 5 is 10, charging is 11.
10.
1 hit, strength toughness, power fist 2 plus. Yeah, he's done. And then they can do follow-up moves. And I think only... I looked it up recently, and it says only the troops who fought may do follow-up moves. So only this one just
but
dropped.
it doesn't matter because
These 2 can step backwards, and the others will have to face the Chain Stealer sooner or later.
Okay.
So this was a lot of shooting.
There's a close combat.
And
Sergeant, you charged into the Homer gun?
just roll. Maybe I can remove him. And I think I've only got 1 dice. You get 1, and I've got 6, 7.
10.
So you've got 3 hits. Strength toughness once. And 1 armor save.
Well, it really is tough, the Terminators.
Yeah.
So many hits, but...
Then we've got my Terminator Captain against your guy.
Okay, just remove... Oh, no, maybe.
You can remove 1. You get 2 ones. I've got 10, charging 11. And you've got 4 plus
9.
3, 7, 9.
Gone.
1 lightning claw.
No.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay, then the second one.
And your second one, re-roll the 6 and the 5, please. Maybe we get some 1s. 1 at least.
10.
No 1, that's great. I've got 7 plus 5 is 12, charging 13, 1 from you. And then I can do a follow-up move. I'm not sure, I think the follow-up move doesn't count as charging, but it will prevent you from charging me, and I'll move it against both of them, so none of them can charge me. Yeah. So, and I think that's all of it done except for the magic. Got 6, 3 for you, 3 for me. Okay, I'm so far off the table.
I'll do nothing.
I'll try to do the protective one once more. And the protective one is not Iron Arm, but I think Iron Arm would even double my toughness or stuff like that. Oh, come on. Let's do this one, pre-science.
Okay.
1 force card.
I do nothing.
Okay, so I've got pre-science up to my next turn. No, I can keep them. I can store them.
But you have to pay for it.
Okay, so these 2 are stored and this is a retaining hand.
Okay.
So, and I think that's the end of my second turn, and as predicted, I think my left flank is pretty sure, whereas the right one is lost.
Okay, that's the end of my third turn movement phase. On my left flank, I remain with my Hive Tyrant. I really was a little bit afraid of hurting him.
Yeah,
So
technically,
one
you're
more
right.
wound.
You might have rolled 3 ones or stuff like that, and then probably. Yeah.
But my rest, my Carnifex and the Homogons charge into the Deathwing
And
Terminators.
this was really, really necessary, because otherwise he would have been a target for the assault cannon.
No. And the Haruspex turned a little bit in order to face maybe the Chaplain who's approaching. And here, as you can see, it was a really not a very Tyranid-like act, but I think it was really a killing ground over there because of, you have seen it, Marcus, sustain fire with these Stormbolters is a really important weapon against the lesser creatures of the hive mind. So I think they would be vaporized next turn. So
and there was a really bad event.
yeah, the second Sporman drifted completely into the Deathwing Terminators and exploded with a radius of 5 inches.
This was a lot.
And killing one of them. And as I just read the rules for the Spormine, we played it in the first instant really wrong because I thought it would have a diameter of 12 inches or 6-inch radius, but it's a D6 inch, so maybe Marcus Landwehr would be unharmed.
So it would, by then it would have overrun your Harlspex and the...
But okay, my remaining Termagants moved inside the bunker a little bit, and my 2 remaining Hormagans charged.
Okay, but I can still try to shoot them with my bow.
Yeah, sure, of course, you can charge them, shoot them as you want. And
so I might kill a second brood, because I've already killed nearly them.
Okay, starting with my shooting phase.
Yeah.
So my third Spormine, I think I placed them over there once more.
Okay, so I can just put this
Maybe
up.
a little bit in front. Yeah. Okay, let's roll what happens.
Third hit. That's really bad.
D6.
Because Alex,
5 inches.
5 inches, so it's
maybe behind.
to measure it.
Out of play.
No, it's still there.
But I think not within 1 inch, so nothing happens for now.
But it's really excellent marksmanship, because during all my uses of the Biowar I haven't succeeded in killing a single...
You have really to admit that because it doesn't have to follow the normal choosing target rules, it can shoot everywhere. And
technically my 15 models were spread so far apart that
and even
normally
you won't
have...
Imagine that against an Orc army or Imperial Guard.
But when playing it against the Imperial Guard, it didn't score.
Havoc, maybe,
Okay.
I think that's the end of my shooting phase, and we can immediately commence with the
from left to right, or from your point of view, from right to left. Okay.
Okay, they charged newly.
First one against the Heavy Flamer, 1 and somewhat. I've only got 2, so I've got 7, 8.
Charging 9.
1 hit. Strength toughness, no. And the second one, additional dice, additional +1.
So 4 plus 5 is 9.
I've got 7 once more.
11.
4 hits. Strength toughness on 4s.
So only 1 wound.
1. Oh, that's great.
Saved.
Yeah.
Perfect. And that's the end of the hand combat over there. Okay, starting there. Then maybe with your Cyclone launcher.
Cyclone, okay.
First the Hormagun to charge new. So then 3 plus 4 is 9.
I've got 11.
Sorry, not 9. 4 plus 3 is 7, charging 8.
I've got 11, so 3 hits. Yeah, he's gone. For sure.
Okay, then the mighty Carnifex. He got 4 attacks.
You've got a weapon skill of 6.
And 5.
And you've charged
6. And normally you would cause terror,
dice,
but you're immune to terror because of the Deathwing.
That's the only good thing about the Deathwing. No, not a single one. But I've only got 1 dice. Yeah? So I've got 7.
11, charging 12, second attacker 13.
Yeah.
And you got...
I've got 7.
7, so 6 hits.
Yeah, but you're pretty weak. Only strength 7 or 8.
A strength of 7, but with the voltage field it gets +1, so strength 8. So 2 plus 2 wound.
Only
so 5 wounds.
5. Meek,
feeble. 8 is minus 5, so 8 up 5 times.
5 times the first time, yep. Second time, yeah.
Those Terminators are really crazy. Okay, but he's killed as well as the Hormagant.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one is over there. One was already in close combat, I think.
Starting with him.
Yeah.
Oh, 6 plus 4 is 10.
Re-roll the 6, please, because I've got a Storm Shield which might be used to parry. Yeah. That's better. Oh, that's great. Now I got you.
Okay, he's killed that one.
Because the
Then the second attacker.
I've got 8, you've got
10.
10, 2 hits. And what I forgot is I've got a 4+ parry towards my enemy. So normal armor save, yeah.
Then the
no parry needed. The third one, additional 2 dice. I've got 10, 11, 12.
I got 8, 9, 10, 11.
1 hit. Strength toughness 2+, auto hit, he's down.
And the last one, oh my god.
Reroll the 6, please, because of my power shield parry.
So I got 4 plus 4 is 8.
I've got 10, 11.
9 plus 3 is 12.
I've got 11, so you've got 1 hit. Strength toughness 4+. No. So 2 remain. 3 are down. Oh, this is great because I can do a recharge. Maybe I'll even succeed in killing the Carnifex with my lightning claws. Okay, then we've got the situation over there. I think you'd like to start with your
Hormagant.
Yeah. Please re-roll both 5s. Maybe both will turn into 6s. No, but we've got 1-1. That's great.
Okay, the fumble is equal.
Yeah.
Then it's,
No, I've got 14.
Him, okay. And now the Lictor. I think that's the end of your... Okay, let's check it out.
Re-roll the 6, please. Okay, I got 1.
Fumble.
1-1. I've got 13.
Got 12.
1 hit. Strength toughness 2+. Lightning claw. Yep. So now you've only got your dodge 5+.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on 4+, your displacer is.
Yeah. So this place is down.
For sure, for good. Okay, that's the end of my.
But now I'm going to kill you.
Now we only have the psychic phase left.
Okay.
9 dice. 1. No, sorry, for me 1, 2. Should I shuffle them?
Yeah. And we've been talking about how many rounds we are
3,
probably
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
going to play. It's probably
Only 4.
Yeah, let's say 4. Okay. Because then I know what to do during my last turn.
I can't do anything.
I've got
sensible.
Cool stuffy.
But
I'm far away and I don't have offensive ones. On the other hand, he's a points creep for Alex because these are 300 or 400 points of character value, which can't be harmed. Okay, so yeah, I think I may retain 1 and discard my 3 parries.
Okay.
And Allies.
That's the end of my third turn.
So here we go. My final turn, and there's no chance of killing Alex, any army commander, unless he's so stupid and has got ultimate force, and I've got demonic attack once more. Then maybe, but on the other hand, I don't have any units left or free to charge him. This one is out of range as well as the remaining warriors of the warrior broods. My army commander is still locked in deadly combat without his displacer field against the Lictor. They try to help their brethren. We've already been discussing what or which units they could charge. We said they could ignore them because they have to charge the next enemy unit, but they maybe could ignore them because of them being engaged and charge him instead. But I said, come on, brothers, help your brother. And he remains in order to use rapid fire onto the 2 of them. The +2 for short range should cancel the hard cover. They won't try to shoot the spore mine, another spore mine. Yeah, they'll use the assault cannon and 2 stormbolters on rapid fire in order to kill them for sure, whereas all of the others charged to free their only remaining brother, yeah, with a heavy weapon, if I'm right. Okay, and the second or third out of 4 characters is over here, and he moved into the forest because there's an heavy weapon wielding Tyranid warrior left and the horsebacks beside. Let's start with shooting from left to right. The first Terminator, rapid fire into them. Ballistic skill 5 and a targeter is 1+, 2+, 3+ because of hard cover. 2 hits, 2 sustained fire dice, 4 hits, 2 on each. 4 versus 3, 3+ on the first. He's dead. And the next one is, oh yeah, so I've at least killed one brute for sure. So this leaves the rest of my Terminators without targets as well as him. And then we've got only 1, 2, 3 close combats left, if I'm right. Let's start from over there.
That's 7.
And this time I'll do my interrogator first, who charged into, yeah, that's a lot. 6, 11, 12.
Okay, it's removed, the first one.
2.
And the second one. It's 9. Who fights?
Let's say the interrogator once more in order to save.
Okay, but then I get another dice.
Yeah.
I'm the second attacker now. Ooh.
I think I've at least got.
Non-attack.
Can you please reroll the 6?
Big force.
And you get 1. I'll look it up because I think I've got a power sword.
Power sword and a
And
Rosarius.
Stormbolter and a Rosarius.
Okay.
And no power fist. It says
Yeah.
power sword, cross shield cannon, and Stormbolter. Okay. And I've got.
Okay, I've got 5
Yeah,
plus
these 3 attacks.
4 is
But
9.
I've got digital lasers. Yeah.
9, second attacker 10, 11.
And I've got 10, but I've got digi lasers.
That's before the start.
Yeah. I'll just roll.
It's D6 or D3 hits, I don't know.
Let's say D3 hits.
Is it 3 hits?
3 hits, but they're only strength 3 if I'm right. Against your toughness 3 on force 2. And you don't have armor, so he's probably dead. Okay. So those who have fought can do follow-ups. It's only my interrogator back there. So you've got a mighty point grave target for your last spore mine. Over there. And then we've got our guys over here. First of all, I'd like to use this one, and you can re-roll the 6, please, because I've got 2 parries. I've got
Okay, we can remove it.
10,
First
11.
And the second one against the second lightning claw guy.
Yeah. Re-roll the 5, please, if I'm lucky.
6.
Okay. I've got 8, charging 9.
Got 10. So
1 hit.
Nope.
No. And then I've got the guy who was already in close combat, and he'll get 2.
He can parry with the storm.
Yeah. The 6, okay. And now I've got 3 and 5 is 8. 1 from you is 9. Second attack is 10.
I got 8.
2 hits, strength, toughness 2+. Yeah, he's dead for sure. And then my guys can do follow-up moves. And I
2
think
inches or?
all of them have fought, so technically all of them will try to get towards the carnifex.
First 2 of them.
Yeah. So they
will reach him.
can't be charged by him. Okay. So 1 and 2. This will leave my.
Okay, then the next. The last close combat.
And I think he'll have a word with them after the battle because he was alone most of the time. Okay, re-roll the 6 and the 5, please, because I've got a pair of lightning claws. Okay. No, won't help me much. But at least you've got no 6 and 1, 1. And I've got 6, 13, 14.
I got 12.
2 hits with my
Slash
lightning
toughness.
claws. 2+.
Okay,
Both
my
of them.
Voltage field. And my dodge.
Yeah. Oh, you were lucky.
Dodge out.
So this
Out
one,
of the combat or?
I think in case of grenades, you put it close to the edge, like the Imperial Assassin dodging a somewhat grenade.
So he remains in close combat, or?
I think so, but I'm not sure. Okay, please comment on it. And I think
Yeah, maybe it just moves out of way of the hit.
that's the end of my final turn.
Okay, do you want to make a psychic face because I don't do anything?
I think I'll try to do so just for fun. It's 10. And then I'll try to cast everything I've got. Yeah, come on. On the other hand, Alex might have demonic attack. Yeah. Okay, is there something I don't have? I'll do one card on psychic, on free science to keep it going.
No.
And then I'll do 2 force cards on. So it's just for the good feeling. Yeah. Technically, he would have had Iron Arm, Prescience, Psychic Shield, and Quickening, and stuff like that. We can remove all of them now. No, but you've got 1 turn left,
Yeah,
your
but
4th turn. Okay.
Won't use anything. Okay.
So, that's the end.
Okay, guys, last turn of the game. Basically, I think all remain stationary except my mighty warrior with his Venom Cannon. He thirds around the corner in order to use it at least once in the game.
And he might really tip the balance, and he's already hit.
And we already rolled to hit, and he hits the Terminators. And I think maybe we resolve this one first.
And we've got 1 new Spore Mine, and the old one who ran into them.
It's the Thud Gun, I think it's the first template. Template 1. And it points the arrow directly back. Okay. Then I think it's a D12.
Yeah.
Okay, for the second template, it's a 3. Oh, that's not good. Let's come this way. Okay, then the next one, it will be a 6. No, you have to. That's the second. And then another 6.
Yeah, we can't forget about this one because it's too far. Yeah.
And a 10.
Oh.
Okay. So I think 1.5 maybe. Okay, the guy with his half on a 4+. Yeah. Okay, so both are beneath.
Okay, this one's strength toughness.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a -3 save modifier.
So the first one has got a 6+ Terminator save.
No.
1 is down. And now it's getting desperate because Alex will score multiple victory points. Yeah. Got this one.
Then the Spore Mine.
Spore Mine itself. Yeah. After having rolled 4 hits. Yeah.
Oh no, it drifts.
Okay.
But 3d6, but maybe into the...
Yeah, maybe into the others. Yeah.
12.
Now we've got 12. 12 over there. 12 over there should be inside the others. It's there. Yeah. And then we've got this one, which explodes.
The first one explodes. We already rolled for the... It travels directly through the Terminator. And it says a radius of 2, so it's the only one.
This one, okay. Strength toughness, no.
The second one explodes with a radius of
I don't think the next one will explode because it hasn't touched anybody.
But this one 1 inch?
This one exploded.
No, this one is exploded, but the second one.
And the other one moved over there.
But it's now within 1 inch of the Terminator.
Okay.
But I only rolled a 1, so 4+ it's in. Yeah. And strength toughness, 5 versus 4,
yeah.
So -2. Yeah. Oh.
So.
Okay. So this one
we can remove this one as well.
As well, at least 1 Terminator.
Cool. And then we've only got 2 bloody close combats left.
Okay, where do you want to start?
Let's start over there.
Okay.
My 2 guys charged in, but they don't get +1 because it was follow up.
Okay, who fights first?
No, all of them charged in.
No, 2 of them made a follow up.
Okay, who was in close combat with them?
The Homer Guns.
Which of the 3 Terminators was in close combat? I think none of them. because he was in close combat with
No, all three were in close combat with the two remaining Homagons.
Homagons. So
And then you better follow up now.
Okay.
Your fourth turn.
okay.
And go to
So I
reach
start
it.
with him first. And you've got 3 ones. Please reroll the 6.
That's the end of the Carnifex, I think.
No, you're lucky. I'm
okay.
bad because I've only got 7 charging. No,
You're not
it's only
charging.
7 plus 3 is 10, and you've got 10 as well.
6
But
plus 4 is 10.
I've got the higher initiative probably.
Initiative 6.
Oh, I've got 5, so you've got 1 hit.
Hooray! One
Strength
hit.
toughness 2 plus, maybe.
No.
Okay,
So
and I've
8
got
plus.
1 armor save. No, 1 is down. And then my next lightning claw wielding guy. Yeah,
What has your storm?
please
hammer or-
re-roll your 2. No, the next lightning claw guy.
No, it doesn't reach it because it's
Okay.
only 2 inches.
So
Only
then
the
it's
first-
only him. Okay. And re-roll 1 on a. So this was 5 once. Re-roll 1 5, please. Maybe it's
It's a 6.
another one. Yeah. So it's 5 plus 5 is 10. Second attacker is 12. 11.
I've got 11 as well, so 1
Okay,
hit.
another hit.
Yeah.
Strength toughness. And my armor save here.
8.
Prevails.
Minus 5. Yes, 8 exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one
Do you
guy's
take a
down.
break test because 1/3 is good?
Yeah, I think so on my Army Commander.
Okay. And then the Army Commander.
So you've got 4 dice. I've got 2 parries.
Ooh,
Parry the 6, please.
Oops, sorry, there's only one.
Mhm.
Oh. At least one fumble is.
Yeah. I've got 14.
I've got 7 plus 4 is 11.
15 maybe for charging. I'm not
No,
sure.
they weren't.
No.
Just
Okay.
11.
I've got 14, I think.
Okay. So 3 hits. Strength toughness.
All of them on 2s. Yeah, 3 times.
Voltage field.
1.
1 time dodge. No.
No. So you'll get D3 wounds
And
if
he
I'm
has
right.
a total amount of 3 wounds.
Yeah, I need a 5 or 6. No.
So 1 wound.
1 wound. But I might even get a victory
maybe.
point for a wound. No, but it's below 100 points probably. But I get victory points for your Army Commander, which is heavily wounded. So,
Okay, and psychic phase. But I won't do anything.
Yeah.
Do you want to perform a psychic phase?
No,
Because
let's
all of
leave
the
it out.
powers are
Yeah.
free. Okay, then we finish this epic battle. Thanks once more for Carnifex for the great list, and we will be back with a short conclusion.
okay, we're back for a brief conclusion of the game.
So I have to congratulate Marcus for stunning victory for the Darkwing.
Thank you.
Deathwing. The end result was 7-6 victory
Really
points.
close. Yeah.
It was really close.
And I was disappointed in the beginning where most of my squads suffered for Alex because of Alex rules instead of the strategy cards which are allowed by the Tyranids. And then I was kind of hamstrung by the miss of the Land Raider, and the Biowar was really great. Awesome. 3 hits. I used this one against Imperial Guard without killing anybody because it went in the wrong direction or didn't hit or stuff like that. But this
was
was
really
really
lucky
deadly.
rolling.
Yeah.
Especially of your low amount of miniatures. Nevertheless, I think every Sporman detonated.
I think
So-
most of the Terminators did, or more of the Terminators who died because of the Spore Mine than because of close combat.
No, because I only reached with the Hormagons, the Terminators, and they proved not so successful because of if I
You need at least 3 of them.
if
to
I
force them into-
obtained some hits,
Yeah.
maybe 2 or 3, you saved it with the Terminator armor because of the low armor penetration of -1, the save modifier, I mean. So it bounces harmfully off your Terminator armor. And with my Gene Stealers, I was in a rather good position, but I think one more turn they were obliterated by the killing ground, because then my meat shield of the Termagants was gone, and the Jesus would have suffered dearly if they tried to reach the Termagants, because they won't have reached them in the next turn. So he got one more turn to shoot with heavy flamer and sustained fire, and so I think it was a bit an instant kill of the whole Chinchilla squad.
It would have been really interesting to watch the game for another 10 turns in order to find out who might win.
But I think the Deathwing in the
I got 4 characters left, and one of them was a monster. And I think the moment he made it into your deployment zone, closer to your horsebags, the Tyranid warriors, he would have caused a lot of damage.
And I was really disappointed from the warriors, but maybe I have played them wrong. Maybe Carnifex, you can write in the comments, maybe I should have deployed them in another way, but it's really because they are really expensive. I think the squad with the shooting weapons, the 2 Death Spitters and the Venom Cannon, over 200 points, and they only have the hardened carapace, which gives them a 3+ armor save. It's a basic armor save like a Space Marine, and if they got hit by heavy bolters, or in this case I think the auto cannon from your strategy cards or something like this, they have no armor save, and they are blast to pieces, and for that they're really expensive. So maybe maybe one should give them voltage fields, but this makes them even more expensive, the 300 points for a 3-man squad. And even though it's a 50% chance of saving the hit, so it's really a pity, because they're really cool models, and you can really tailor them to close combat miniatures or shooting miniatures, but their low survivability is really so we don't use them often in our games, unfortunately.
To be honest, I've been talking to Alex. These are quite iconic units, as well as the Gene Stealers, but they are rubbish points-wise. Because normally it's the same as with Howling Banshees, Berserkers of Khorne. Technically, they cost a lot to get shot to pieces before seeing the enemy. So if Alex had, or if Carnifex had included 600 points of gargoyles and probably more Homer guns, this might have turned the tables, because none of the Gene Stealers has killed a single point of my army.
Just ran around.
2 brutes of around 500 to 600 points of Tyranid warriors. They might have protected or protected your army commander or distracted me, but they didn't do much damage.
No, but I think that gargoyles in today's battle either wouldn't have caused much concern to you, because of their
if you force me into 3,
low strength, and
it's -2. If you force me,
but only strength 3.
If you force me into 3 or 5, 5 plus 10 meter saves, you might have been victorious. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the game. And
for me, the 2 best units were the Lictor, which
that was great.
Keep your army commander at bay for the whole game, and my Biowar with its spore mines.
But this one was excellent. And the other one looked great.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.